What's going on, world? I am DJ Swavor, and this is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. On this episode, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of pair of shoes that I'm already promoting to grail status in my sneaker collection. The sneakers I'm talking about are the red and blue colorways of the Hyannis collab between New Balance and Concepts on the famous 999 model. Now the word is, these two colorways of this collab were supposed to be Complexcon exclusives, but we already know how that exclusive game works. A sneaker can be an exclusive this week and be a wide release next week. Now before y'all start asking, no, I did not pay resale for these shoes. I was able to get these shoes for the retail. Now if I told y'all how I was able to get these shoes for retail from Complexcon, you probably wouldn't even believe me. So to the person that helped me get these shoes for retail, you know who you are, and I thank you for that. I'm not even gonna mention your name, bro, because some of y'all sneakerheads love to steal connects. Now although this collab was given the moniker the Hyenas, most people are probably calling it the Kennedy, mainly because this sneaker is almost like a remastered version of the 999 collab Concepts did with New Balance back in 2011. Now the 2011 release is probably most people's grail in their sneaker collection if they have that shoe. I wasn't even into runners in 2011, but now that I am, it was a must that I got this sneaker. And that leads me into the discussion for this episode. What is your grail in your sneaker collection? Some people consider a grail a sneaker that they have that they would never sell. Some people consider a grail the sneaker in their collection that has the most resale value. Some people consider a grail a sneaker that they wear all the time. I'm one of those people that consider a grail a sneaker that I will never let go no matter how much money is thrown at me. Now being that I am a businessman, I have a lot of dope sneakers that have high monetary value. Even though those shoes carry a lot of value to me, if somebody offered me the right amount of money for them, I would ship those shoes out today. But a grail, it doesn't matter. You'll never let those go. Somebody could offer you $1,000 for your grail and you wouldn't hesitate to say no. No matter how big or how small your collection is, at least one pair in your collection is considered a grail. Let me know down in the comment section what your grail is. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna say a Jordan 1 or some type of Nike, maybe a consortium Adidas release. For people that are into runners like me, I'm pretty sure you got an Asics that's a grail in your collection, or a New Balance or a Saucony that's a grail. If you're proud of your grail and you wanna let the whole world know what it is, let me know down in the comment section. Don't even worry about what the next person's grail is. Somebody could possibly look at your grail and think you're the shit. Stuff like that happens, you know. Hit that comment section up and let us know what your grail is. But in the meantime, let's take a look at a shoe that I'm pretty sure is about to be one of my grails. Now around 2013 is when I really got into runners. And if you're into runners, you knew that the Kennedy was one of those shoes you needed in your collection. The bad thing about that was that the resale price for the Kennedy 999 was like ridiculously high. For my size 13 in that collab, the resale price was going for like $900 to $1,000. Bruh, y'all know I was not about to pay that. Lo and behold, Dion and Concepts come up with the bright idea to bring the Kennedy back. Even though the moniker for this collab is called the Hyenas, I'm gonna go ahead and call it the Kennedy 2.0, or the Kennedy Remastered, or a Retro Kennedy. Whatever you want to call it, go for it. But right now, we about to go ahead and take a look at this sneaker. First, I gotta start out with the box. I normally don't show the packaging of sneakers, but Concepts always comes with the A1 packaging when it comes to their collabs. To be honest with you, I don't know what this box means or how it pertains to the sneaker, but I mean, it's dope nonetheless. Now that you've seen the box, let's go ahead and get to this dopeness inside of the box. Bruh. And this is the blue colorway of the Hyannis collab between New Balance and Concepts on the NB999. Some of y'all may call it the Hyenas, but most of us are going to call this the Kennedy. A lot of people are not fans of the 999 model, but I like the 999 model out of all the models New Balance has. And I'm not just saying that because this particular sneaker is a grail. I love 999s to death. It just happens to be that the Kennedy is by far the dopest 999 ever made. Let's start off with that toe box area. You already knew Concepts on this collab was going to come with that plush ass suede, top-notch materials. Around the toe cap, and you have like a light bone, almost beige-like color of suede going across. When you can see the brush on the suede, you know that suede is A1. The toe box area, they went with a white mesh material. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that scares me just a tad. I'm in the clubs a lot and I'm known to spill a drink or two. I just hope that I do not spill my crown apple on that mesh. Going into the middle portion of the shoe, they went with a light gray suede underneath a dark suede material end for the New Balance branding. It looks from right here that the end has some 3M material underneath it. I had to hit it with a little flash in the picture just so we can be sure about that. Another dope touch to this sneaker is that red Concepts pennant flag as a hang tag for the sneaker. It's red on one side, blue on the other. Being that this is the blue colorway of this collab, I'm going to use the red side just to give this sneaker a little bit more pop. As with all 999s, you have the absorbed midsole on this sneaker. The toe area of the midsole is in a white color. Going into the middle portion of the shoe, the midsole turns into a lighter gray. Going into the rear part of the sneaker, the midsole turns into a darker gray. Going into the middle portion of the shoe, you have the 999 in white stitched into a blue suede material. Of course, the 999 stands for the motto of this sneaker. What I love most about the blue suede material on the rear portion of the shoe is that pattern detail. The name of that pattern detail is slipping my mind right now, so if you know what that is, let me know down in the comment section. All I know is that pattern is dope on this sneaker. You also have the New Balance branding stitched into a light brown suede on the ankle portion of the shoe. Simple, yet very clean. Coming into the inside portion of the sneaker, it pretty much mirrors the outside portion. It goes from the blue suede material on the rear portion of the shoe, transitioning into the gray suede material on the middle portion of the shoe with the gray New Balance symbol, going into the light brown suede used for the toe capping of this sneaker. Now we're going to take a look at the tongue portion of the sneaker, which in my personal opinion is the dopest part of this sneaker. The top of the tongue utilizes a gray suede material, and the blue underneath the laces that you see, that part of the tongue is a blue nylon material. But we already know the dopest part of the tongue section is the nautical flag that is sewed into the tongue. Something about that nautical flag makes this sneaker iconic. Most of us probably have never even been on a boat. Lord knows I haven't. I'm from the city. But having that nautical flag on that tongue gives this sneaker that much more flair. You also may notice that this particular 999 was made in the USA. If my memory serves me right, I do not believe the 999 model is normally made in the USA. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comment section, but I'm pretty confident that I'm right. On the insides of the shoe, you have nautical flags all over the guts. Just gives this sneaker that much more flair, as well as the red Concepts pennant flag sewed into the bottom of the insole. As you can see right here, the sneaker came with a gang load of extra laces. With all New Balance Concepts collabs, they normally come with 2 or 3 extra pair of laces. This one is no different. But with all my New Balance Concepts collabs that I have, I normally stick with the laces that are already inside of the sneaker. The left shoe completely mirrors the right shoe, so I'm not going to repeat myself and sound redundant. The only difference that I saw on this sneaker was that the pennant flag on the insole of the sneaker on the left shoe is blue, whereas on the right shoe it was red. And for the most part, that pretty much explains the blue colorway of the Hyannis collab, even though I'm pretty sure most of us are still going to call this the Kennedy. This sneaker was a must-have for my collection. And to be honest with you, now that I have it, I feel like I've reached some type of sneakerhead milestone or plateau or something. I'm just glad Concepts came out with this collab and I didn't spend over $1,000 on their original Kennedy that came out in 2011. Out of all the sneaker reviews I've done, I've never given out a perfect 10. I've had a few 9s, but never more than that. Bruh, on a scale of 1 to 10, no questions about it. This is a 10. Now, some people may say the sneaker is too plain for a 10, but I don't give a damn. When you got a GRAIL in your possession, it's an automatic 10. But as I said before, I want to know your opinion. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this sneaker. Do you like this sneaker? Do you not like it? Did you get your hands on a pair at Complexcon? Did you get somebody at Complexcon to get you a pair? Even though the word was this is a Complexcon exclusive, I'm kind of taking that with a grain of salt. Do not be shocked if you see a wider release of this sneaker coming soon. But being that now it hasn't had a wider release, the resale on this pair right here is pretty steep. For a size 13 in this sneaker, I'm seeing the resale like around $600. My word to you is, be patient, wait a couple of weeks to see if there's a wider release. If there's not a wider release in a few weeks, then you might want to stack that $600 to go after it. It still hasn't hit me that I finally have this sneaker in my collection. Some people may say it's not the original Kennedy, but I don't give a damn, bruh. It looks close enough to me. And this is the New Balance collab with Concepts on the 999 model, the Hyannis, or the Kennedy 2.0. I'm still shocked I was able to get the blue colorway, but I'm even more shocked that I was also able to get the red colorway as well. Before we take a look at that sneaker, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. The artwork on this box is dope as hell. You see the snake skin or crocodile skin or whatever it is. I'm not quite sure the meaning behind the artwork on the box, but at the end of the day, are you wearing the box? Concepts always comes with the fire on their packaging. I'm glad they had the special packaging and not just the original New Balance box that most shoes come with. But I know y'all didn't click on this video to see boxes, so let's go ahead and take a look at the sneaker. And this is the red colorway of the New Balance Concepts Hyannis collab on the 999 model. Now, I'm not going to repeat myself and sound redundant by pretty much saying word for word the same review that I just gave you for the blue colorway. The only differences between the two sneakers are the colors are inverted on both sneakers, meaning everything that was colored blue on the first sneaker is red on this sneaker, as well as everything that was colored red on the first sneaker is blue on this sneaker. As you can see, the main difference on this sneaker is the suede material on the rear portion of the sneaker is red, as well as the eyelets on this sneaker are blue. Also, the stitching for the New Balance branding on the ankle portion of this sneaker is blue, whereas on the first shoe it was in red. The tongue portion of this sneaker is exactly the same as the blue colorway. The only difference is the nylon material underneath the laces for this tongue is red, whereas on the first sneaker that material was blue. You also have the two-sided Concepts pennant flag. Being that this is the red colorway, I thought going with the blue side of the pennant flag was the better choice, just to give the sneaker a little bit more pop. On the right sneaker, the insole of the sneaker has the red pennant flag stitched into the bottom, whereas the left shoe of this red colorway has the blue pennant flag stitched into the bottom of the insole. And that pretty much explains the red colorway of this Hyannis collab. Apparently, out of both pairs at Complexcon, this was the more limited pair. I honestly like the blue colorway or the Kennedy a little bit more than this red colorway. But that's not to say that this red colorway is whack by any means. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this one an easy 9.5. It's not a 10 because I can't put it up there with the Kennedy, but it ain't far behind, bruh. But as usual, I want to know your opinion. What do you think about this sneaker? Did you get your hands on a pair? Did you not get a pair? If you had a chance, would you get this red pair over the blue pair? Let me know down in the comment section what you think about it. The resale value for this sneaker is just as high as the blue colorway. For a size 13 in this red Hyannis, I'm seeing it range from $600 to $700. Like I said before, just be patient. Hold off for a couple more weeks. I have a weird feeling that Concepts is going to do a wider release for both of these sneakers. And this is the red colorway of the New Balance and Concepts Hyannis collab on the 999 model. Now the question we all been waiting for, which one is better? The red Hyannis or the blue Hyannis, better known as the Kennedy 2.0? In my opinion, there really isn't a wrong choice. I got one grail and one dope sneaker added to the collection. There's nothing like getting a grail in your possession. I got mine and I'm thankful for that. I just hope that if you don't have your personal grail in your collection, that you get it soon. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up, smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so when I post something on YouTube, you get it first. Once again, I am DJ Swavor. This was another dope episode of Ottoman Box Openings. And until next time, peace.